friendship is the most beautiful aspect that you can take away from BTS and the K-pop industry at large. You can see how even if there are a lot of members and all of them have a different persona and different love languages, all of them love each other in a very beautiful way. It's really motivating and inspiring to see that bond, that depth of friendship, to see them supporting each other, being each other's biggest cheerleaders, keeping their group strong, overcoming conflicts. And I think one of the members of BTS, I'm not sure if it was Minhyungi or someone else, but they mentioned how they stick to a 24-hour rule, that you will have to solve the conflict within 24 hours. And I think it's a very good rule to have. I love the idea that they use their power of friendship for a better purpose, to bring a lot of light into the world. And I'm sure there are a lot of people who might not agree with this, but you will have to agree that there is, even if you don't agree, I'm sure you can see there's a small percentage, as per your perspective even, there's a lot of good example when it comes to, there are a lot of great examples when it comes to friendship. The second beautiful and praiseworthy aspect that I think is they dare to achieve their biggest, wildest dreams together. And not just together, single-handedly as well, but because we talked about friendship, I'll say together. They are choosing to be courageous, they are choosing to be fearless, they are choosing to be as much as they can of their truest self, respect oneself, respect each other, respect the teams that they work with, not just their members and their team, but also the production team and everyone that is involved, which I think is very beautiful. And it is something we all, of course there are a lot of us that have those values, but I think it's a good reminder to have, and a good reminder to be focused on these values, to always, I think we all need that push from time to time, watching other people be successful, be courageous, be fearless, be respectful of oneself and other people, and also chase after their dreams, fearlessly overcome their own fears and limitations, because at the end of the day they are humans too. So it is very beautiful to see that journey, and it is not sugar coated, so you can see their struggles and see their achievements, and how through the journey is the journey that shapes them the most. And I think it's overall very beautiful. So the third beautiful aspect is they find joy in small things. They enjoy the small things, the small milestones or achievements. If you see videos of theirs from the very beginning, you can see just how much not only excited they were for the journey, but even though they received a lot of criticism, a lot of hate and everything, they kept going together. They kept celebrating small wins. They did not let the big vision consume them. Of course there were doubts and fears and worries. I think there was an award ceremony where you can see Namjoon and Yoongi mention it specifically, and you can see other members share that thought with them. So I think it's very refreshing to see that they celebrate those small victories. They have these yearly anniversary videos that they put up, and even otherwise BTS Run is another beautiful thing which we all can use in our lives, is to work hard and play hard, have a good balance in our lives, and enjoy all the beautiful small things that make up for the grand vision, because it is important that you enjoy those small wins than the whole big vision and keep thinking about how you will feel when you achieve that destination. I think that's a video topic for another day, but I think it is something you should always keep in mind, that it is important to share those beautiful joys with your loved ones, and ensure you include it in your day-to-day routine or weekly routine or monthly routine. May it be your career successes or best friends successes or something your parents do. I think it's very important and very beautiful to integrate sharing small joys, celebrating small wins. Bonus. So I would say that the first and foremost thing I would love to mention is that they have a lot of gratitude for where they are at. The gratitude they have for their success is always visible, and they do not let it get to them. They always try to remain humble, which is a practice we all should inculcate, no matter how small or how big our accomplishment is, what stage of life we are at. It is very important to be humble as much as you can, as much as you can humanly possibly do, given that a lot of us have to deal with a lot of things in our own lives that other people may or may not know. Another thing from the bonus I would love to mention is the power of community. I agree that there are a lot of fans that you might want to point out at this point of the video, but since it's not about that, this is about the good side. I would love to highlight this beautiful power of community that I think worldwide everyone has realized how all of us genuinely want the better for this planet, for each other, regardless of our differences, may it be the language we speak or anything under the roof that you can think. So it is very beautiful to see everyone come together, work towards similar purposes and causes, and have nothing but love for each other. Ensure that the level of self-love is inculcated more and more. Another beautiful thing would be, the next beautiful thing would be to focus on your work, regardless of the amount of criticism that you get, the amount of backlash that you get, the amount of haters that you have, to always keep your vision first and foremost and your work first and foremost, because that is what is going to work out at the end of the day. You do not have to spend energies where it's not, forget productive, it's not good for your own health as well, or the growth of the people that you are ensuring your message reaches to. It has to be that amount of pure and amazing, and for it to be that, you have to take care of your own environment, your own mindset. I think it's very beautiful to learn from them as well. So that's that. I hope you loved this video. If there are a few things that you too have learned on your K-pop music journey, if I am to put it in a way, do let me know what you have, what are the positive things that you have taken from any group that you follow, any artist that you follow from the industry. And even if it's BTS, I'd love to know. Even if it's not BTS, it's okay. I'll be happy to come to know about newer groups or new music that might make me happy as well. So see you next time. I hope you have a beautiful day, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are at, and your life is filled with bliss.